Hey guys, I got some zombies updates for you for Infinite Warfare, and the first thing is that you can now pre-download the Sabotage DLC 1. You just go into the store, go into Sabotage, you've already pre-ordered it, or you have the Season Pass, you just click on that, it's going to take you to the download button, and then under downloads, you can see that it's starting to download. And it's an 8.403 gigabyte download. Next update is regarding the Ghost and Skulls Easter egg on Zombies in Spaceland. It's been a little bit tricky to complete the Ghost and Skulls. It's been really hard to try to grab these ghosts and fire it at the skulls. And you know, we've all been searching for this roller coaster Easter egg, and we're thinking that it's probably tied in with this, but we've not been able to complete this successfully. Looks like they have gone in and fixed it. And here's some footage here from earlier today from Evil Juggernog. They were in game and they realized that it had been fixed.
That what the hell? Did they make the Ghost and Skulls? Did they patch it? Did they patch it?
I don't know, but it's much easier to get ghosts now.
They probably patched it. Let's go.
Big shout out to him for letting me use his footage. His YouTube channel will be down in the description. So now that Ghost and Skulls is fixed, we can start going in and checking out this roller coaster Easter egg, because again, we do think it's all tied together. And speaking of the roller coaster Easter egg, someone had posted something on Reddit that gave some information that may or may not be a part of what we're trying to solve. When you're on the roller coaster and shooting the targets that pop up, it's this type of Yeti monster and then like a smaller Yeti monster. But someone has uncovered this image file that shows a female Yeti monster that is a part of the roller coaster that we've never seen before. And I only feel comfortable with showing a blurred image of this, but what we figured out is that there's a male Yeti, a baby Yeti, and a female Yeti, like the mother. And the only targets that pop up so far are the male Yeti and the baby Yeti. We've never seen this female or mother, so is this something that we have to try and get to trigger and show up? If not, then it's something they just left completely out of the game and we're never gonna see this. I've been pretty motivated to try and help solve this roller coaster Easter egg, and then I got some information today that's got me even more curious and interested in trying to solve it. A big shout out to Jack on Twitter. Jack had messaged me that he had a DM talk session with Lee Ross, and I looked at his Twitter and I'm like, yeah, Lee Ross, they follow each other, and he showed me what the conversation was all about. Jack asked him, is the roller coaster Easter egg a thing, or is it just a community troll at this point? Lee Ross responded, it's a thing, one that will blow minds when they discover what it does. Patience. So this was one thing I had been wondering, is the reward for, figuring out this Easter egg going to be something small, like you get a bunch of tickets or something? Apparently not. Apparently it is categorized as mind-blowing and a pretty big deal, so yeah, it definitely gets me curious to know what is this that's going to happen. Some good guesses are we're going to fight a Yeti monster boss, which would be epic, or we're going to spawn in a perk machine that's going to give us another perk. But I want to say thank you to Jack for getting this information from him. I really appreciate it. Next update is about this update that they did in the game, and they've improved some of their camos. One of them that they improved that I absolutely love is this black sky. Normally this was just kind of plain, but they have really made it look amazing now. It looks like dark matter from Black Ops 3. Yeah, it's really beautiful and definitely one of my favorite camos now. The next update is about these Fate and Fortune cards that they've implemented or, added for DLC 1, and there's only one that you can access right now. It's this Timely Torrent. When you melee a zombie, it creates lava, shooting out of the ground, killing zombies in the area. They've also added 4 other fortune cards that you have to get out of the zombies crates, but these 4 you cannot access right now. There has been multiple people that have spent hundreds and hundreds of keys. They absolutely cannot get these out. I'm not going to go over each of them and what they are, but just letting you know, do not waste your keys. If you're trying to get these, you're not going to be able to get them yet. Next update is about the trophies for Sabotage, and I'm not going to go over all of them. I'm sure there's plenty of information on the internet and YouTube about this. Just wanted to go over a couple of them that I thought were interesting. There was something in the trailer, and Slick had pointed this out. It looks like your character is holding the slasher's chainsaw and wearing his mask. And we were questioning, is this something we're going to be able to do, like become the slasher? Well, I think this trophy is kind of answering that question. somehow we obtain his weapon, the chainsaw, and obviously put on his mask in some way and then kill him with it. So this trophy definitely confirms what we saw in the trailer. This next one answers some questions. It wants you to unlock Kevin Smith, which he seems to be playing the role of David Hasselhoff from Zombies in Spaceland. Hopefully we'll get to do some kind of button combination in the lobby and play as him. That would be very cool. But there has been some information that was kind of leaked, I guess, where it showed information about Kevin being in Zombies in Spaceland, and nobody ever knew who Kevin was. Like, you know, there's this extra character and we don't really know where he belongs. Well, now it makes some sense that Kevin Smith is going to be in Rave in the Redwoods, and it's looking like he is also playable in Zombies in Spaceland. And you guys know that, you know, DLC 1's about to come out and they are having trouble with David Hasselhoff. Like, his character is broken right now and you can't play as him. So it's very possible that they're doing some kind of update to him, fixing him, because we're going to be hopefully able to play him in, you know, Rave in the Redwoods as well. And then also Kevin Smith in Zombies in Spaceland. Next in the news is a tweet that I received from Mr. Payton, so big shout out to him. It appears to be the candies walking in front of the woods. Normally you're in the lobby and these candies are walking in like a theater lobby. So this might be what the Rave in the Redwoods lobby is going to look like. Another image that was released today on Twitter was from Brian Bright that works at Infinity Ward. Apparently this is like charm candies, like maybe a bracelet or a necklace. And it definitely looks like it's going to be the inventory and things that we need to collect inside of Rave in the Redwoods. Next in the news is an image that was released on Reddit, and big shout out to Quantum ZYT. This is an image that we've not seen before, and it's going to be maybe either part of a menu or like future advertisement, but it definitely looks very cool. Last thing I want to update you guys about is this whole thing going on about Microsoft agents telling the people that are, you know, messaging for support about the release of the backwards compatibility of Black Ops 2 for Xbox One. I received a screenshot of the chat between somebody and one of the agents where they were just spilling it, like telling everything, and I didn't know if it was real or not, so I went and talked to the agents and I got them to tell me a lot as well, that like the second week of February is when it's going to be either announced or actually released. So I started to believe that tweet that I originally received that got me curious about it. Well, the guy that had the conversation with the agent reached out to me and he's like, hey, yo, that's my video. I'm the one that had the conversation. And he sent me the link to the video showing all of it. So it is 100% legit. So that's good to know. I'll have that video down in the description if you guys want to check it out. But that's all I have for the news for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next video.